Hello class, welcome to the class. Today we shall proceed further from where we stopped at the previous lecture where we were discussing that how Antonio and Bassanio are left on the stage, the only two characters, and rest of their friends Salanio, Salarino, Graciano and Lorenzo, they have gone. Antonio reminds Bassanio that Bassanio, today you promised me to tell me about the lady for whom you are planning to go on a secret pilgrimage, on a secret journey. And after that, Bassanio responds. Before we come to the text, I would like to describe you something. And here the description is that it gives us a kind of introduction about Portia. We already know that Portia is the heroine of the play against the hero of the play, Bassanio. She lives in Belmont, and here Portia has been glorified as an epitome of beauty and wisdom. Similarly, she has also been glorified in another Shakespearean play, another Shakespearean tragedy, which is titled Julius Caesar. We shall come to that description also because there is a reference, there is a comparison of Portia of Julius Caesar. So, what happens the moment Antonio questions, Bassanio starts describing, and he describes about Portia in a hyperbolic expression. Hyperbolic expression, that means in a exaggerated manner. चीजों को थोड़ा बढ़ा चढ़ा के दिखाना. Now I would suggest that open the text so that you may understand and grasp the topic clearly. I read the speech of Bassanio where he says, in Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair and fairer than that word, of wondrous virtues. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless message. Her name is Portia, nothing undervalued to Cato's daughter, Brutus's Portia. Now, Bassanio starts, and he starts narrating that, my dear friend Antonio, there is a lady whose name is Portia, and she lives in Belmont. She is richly left, that means she has inherited a great amount of wealth from her forefathers, the way Bassanio did. But Bassanio, he demolished his wealth in order to lead or live a luxurious way of living. So here Bassanio talks about Portia, that Portia, a very beautiful girl, a very beautiful woman who lives in Belmont, a rich lady is there who has inherited a great deal of property, estates from her forefathers. And he further confesses that sometimes I have received speechless messages. What he means to say that the way Portia has looked at Bassanio, it has given him some hints that she also loves Bassanio the way Bassanio loves Portia. She is a virtuous lady, she has many virtues, she is beautiful, she is rich, and of course she is intelligent. She is a lady of wisdom. I already told you that the name Portia, the character Portia, stands as an epitome of beauty and wisdom. Bassanio goes on to compare this Portia, that means Portia of the Merchant of Venice, with the Portia of Julius Caesar, who was Cato's daughter and Brutus's wife. She was also known for her beauty and wisdom. Let's see further. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth, for the four winds blow in from every coast. Renowned suitors and her sunny locks hang on her temples like a golden fleece. Now Bassanio says that the world is not ignorant about Portia. That means the world is very much aware about Portia, that there is a lady, there is a woman in Belmont whose name is Portia. She is extremely virtuous, beautiful, and intelligent. And as per the hyperbolic expression of Bassanio, what he claims that the wind has spread the virtues of Portia. And then he compares those desirous of marrying Portia with, I haven't written, but he compares them with Jason. Jason, we all know that Jason, he is known for achieving golden fleece. Now, there is a reference of golden fleece. It was one of its kind and it was placed at Colchis stand. The place was considered to be beyond the reach of humans. But Jason, with his friends, with his brave friends, what he did, that he conquered the Colchis stand and he brought the golden fleece. Golden fleece is a symbol of rarity with excellence. It was the only fleece which has golden hair. So what Bassanio does, Bassanio says that the sunny, that means the golden hair of Portia, when they fall upon the temple, that means forehead of her, they make her resemble like a golden fleece. And he compares all those suitors, all those wooers who are desirous of marrying Portia with Jason. So what he claims, that the world is already aware of Portia, people are coming in a large number to marry her. But at the end, he says to his friend Antonio that I have a very strong feeling, I have an inner conscience in my heart that if I am able to reach there, reach where? To reach Belmont. It is my strong feeling that I shall undoubtedly succeed in marrying Portia. So Bassanio comes to the purpose that what help does he need from Antonio? He wants financial assistance. He wants money so that he may cover the journey from Venice to Belmont. He wants money to bear the expenditure of his journey from Venice to Belmont, because he has a strong feeling that if he goes there and if he becomes one of the competitors, he will surely win Portia's heart and he will marry her. But how does Antonio respond? Antonio says that Bassanio, you already know that I have no present money, no ready money at hand, because I have invested all of them into my ships. But I won't disappoint you. You know, I am a man of credibility, and that's why I ask you, go in the streets of Venice and find out a person who can furnish your needs. That means who can provide you as much of amount as you require. And Antonio will willingly stand as his surety. And then both the friends depart. Antonio goes his way and Bassanio goes his way to find out a person, who could furnish his needs. And that's how the first scene of first act comes to an end. Now, since today we have ended up the reading of scene 1 and act 1, I would suggest go through the entire scene and see what are the areas which are still problematic, and if there are, then consult me, comment me, so that I could clear your doubts. Thank you very much.